What shall we then say to these things? If God be for us, who can be against us?
SPEAKROC, that's the team that I'm with. SPEAKROC, don't it make a lot of sense? SPEAKROC, yeah, we speak to each other. Hey, young man, be a brother to another, Put the other things aside, throw away the fakeness. All my brothers got the key to achieve greatness. Let nobody bring you down when you tryna reach the top. Let them know what you represent, tell them SPEAKROC. Let's make a change for the best. Let your voice be heard, let your words be expressed. Brothers and sisters, set a goal to the top. If anybody got your back, let them know it's SPEAKROC.
Hey, yo, Guap, that was dope. Hey, just gotta keep telling them what it is out here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you already know, man.
Hey, we doing this one for the D. What up, though?
What up, though?
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though, brothers and sisters? How you doing today on this fine Sunday evening? Hey, thank you all for joining me again. Your brother SPEAKROC on the SPEAKROC show. Hey, I appreciate y'all so much. You know, I just got mad love for y'all, so I thank you. Hey, look, let me ask you again, if you would so kindly go ahead and on your social medias, go ahead and like me on your social medias. That's SPEAKROC, SPEAKROC. SPEAKROC, SPEAKROC. That's on Instagram, that's on Twitter, that's on Facebook, even on YouTube. If you don't catch the message today, you definitely can go to my YouTube channel at SPEAKROC, and you can just catch up on all the content that I've loaded on my channel. Like I said, I bring this and I do this for you all, because what I think there's people out there who think just like me. And if you don't think just like me, I think that you are smart enough and you're intelligent to be able to listen to this dialogue and get some value out of it. Once again, SPEAKROC is that platform where everybody's voice is valued. So if you're tuned in right now, I ask that you go ahead and, feel free to go ahead and join the chat. Let me know what you think. Give me some comments. Also, with that being said, on all of those social media platforms, I want to continue to make this show better. I want to continue to speak about relevant and practical topics. So go ahead and give me some insight, some things that I can give some insight on. Go ahead and give me some topics. Give me some situations and some thoughts of what's on your mind so I can elaborate. You can also hit me up on my email. That's speakroc@gmail.com. SPEAKROC@gmail.com. And I'll be very glad to go ahead and read those emails and respond and let you know how I'm feeling and let you know what I'm thinking. All right. With all that being said, once again, thank you for being here. Got quite a bit on my mind. One of the titles I came up with today, as I was thinking about, just my week, I can't turn off my blackness, y'all. I can't turn off my blackness. It's like I don't have an option. And, for the years that I've been on this planet, I come to realize that, for some people, hey, black is a beautiful thing. Being a black man or just being a black woman or whatever it is, being a black youth, it's a beautiful thing to some people. But to some people, my God, it gets on their nerves. Why? I don't know, nor do I care, actually. But it's amazing to me just how it is in black culture that it seems to rub people the wrong way, especially when they don't understand why you do what you do as a black person. It's hilarious to me. I've seen people get downright indignant about what it is, what we do, how we do, and so forth and so forth. So, it's amazing, the type of vitriol that would come our way for being, for just being black. Now, I would tell you, somebody told me that my audio wasn't on. If you can hear me now, please let me know that my audio is together. Somebody said my audio was off. So if my audio is good now, hit me up. Let me know that my audio is good. So I'm just going to continue. So if you didn't catch anything that I said just not too long ago, I'm going to start off with this. I was just letting people know, look, I cannot turn off my blackness. I can't. The type of person that I am, the type of human being, the type of man that I am, I just value the fact that I'm a black man. I love it. I love my black people. I love us. I love our culture. I love what we do. I love everything about us. In spite of the things that we do wrong, I don't hold that against us. We're beautiful people. And, I just believe we're miracle people. And we just do great. The good totally outweighs the bad when it comes to us. So, look, I am a man that has come to understand at a very early age about how special we are. So, I just want everybody to understand, like, look, if you're anything like me, man, you got to value yourself and value your people. One of the things that I see in the African American community is that we get highly upset, extremely upset when we're just acting downright stupid. I get it. But you know what? I mean, every race got the black sheep, or we got people that's doing things that's totally ill-advised, and I mean, look, we're not perfect, okay? We're not perfect. I mean, some people would like to think that we're close to, but we're not perfect. We have our issues. What family is perfect? Okay, and it gets so much to the point that we get so tired of us that we're really willing to just cut each other loose. We're so willing to cut our own race loose that, I guess we just get tired. And I can understand that personally. I don't get that. Because I keep thinking, like, where else you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? I mean, you can try to isolate yourself and stay by yourself, and I don't think that's gonna work out too good for you. At the end of the day, we don't want to hear it, but unless it's a job where you're getting paid, most ethnicities don't blend with others in large numbers. Quite frankly, look at your places of worship. Look, it'll be like, say if you got a primarily Caucasian church, and I call it the chocolate chip theory. You will see a couple of black folk up in there, couple of Asian folk. 9 times out of 10, you ain't seeing no Arab people up in there. You might, 1 or 2, but the point I'm getting at is, and let it be a primarily black church or a mosque or whatever, you're not seeing a lot of different cultures. Now, someone can say, well, if you go elsewhere throughout the world, you will see a mingling, and you're a congregation of other people all mixed together. True, and in small pockets. And in small pockets, you will see those type of people. But for the most part, guess what? And as soon as they leave the place of worship, they're going back to their people. What am I getting at? What I'm getting at is that there is other cultures have understood, and they understand today that there is strength in numbers, and that they understand the value in each other despite what may go on in their own race, in their own culture. So I believe that's something we as African Americans, as black folk, we got to do better. It does get a little tasking sometimes about how short-tempered and how we're so quick to be ready to cut each other loose while everybody else is staying on code. They're staying on task. They're unifying. I mean, they will dismiss. I'm not saying they won't dismiss one of their own, but it gotta take a lot. I'm just saying, look at anything that's going on in the White House today, right now, just using the White House as an example, especially when it comes to the president and the House Speaker and the press secretary. They are so it's like nobody can do nothing wrong. Nobody can do anything wrong until they truly get on Trump's nerve. Then they just cut Trump loose. So I'm like, wow. Well, Trump cuts them loose. But until then, all you hear is like they're on task. They're sticking to the script. Oh, this person is a good person. That person is a good person. They're doing an excellent job. In the midst of scandal, they're sticking to the script. Now, here's the other funny thing I noticed. What we as as black people, what we do. We want to be the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts for all humanity. What we like to do is we like to say, well, I'm going to be a truth teller. I'm going to tell the truth. And the funny thing is, it's always against our own. We always can keep it 100. We can keep it a total buck when it comes to our own. Oh, well, he did this or she did that. And, he's being silly and she's not right. And, I don't agree, yah. But when it comes to anybody else outside of our culture and our race, we don't have that same honesty then. Not with the same fervor, not with the same zeal on it. We don't have that same, when it comes to any other ethnicity. For some reason, all of a sudden now we can understand. We're a little sympathetic. We just kind of, well, you know what? But when it comes to us, we going in with both guns blazing. I mean, just reading us from top to bottom. Oh, we shouldn't be doing this. And we got to be. And all of a sudden, we want to teach our own black folk how to be kumbaya. But while every other race is out there just living a vida loca, just doing whatever comes to their mind. And it'd be one thing if black folk, we're saying it in love, like, hey, look, brother, hey, look, tighten up. Hey, look, sister, you know what I'm saying? When you know better, you do better. Hey, come on now, let's tighten it up. That would be one thing when it's done in love. But we just go straight all in trying to decapitate, and we leave our brother and sister out there to the wolves. Just leave them out there like, hey, well, you get what you get. It is what it is. But you didn't say that when it came to somebody outside of our culture. Let me share a little story with y'all real quick. I was talking to a partner of mine, and he used to be a co-worker of mine. We used to work together. He a good dude. He not a brother. But he all right. He from the islands. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I ain't gonna put dude out there too much. He all right, dude. Here's the deal. He called me up. He called, he's like, hey, look, I ain't hollered at you in a minute. I need, checking on my guy. How you doing, man? And I was like, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you for that. So, me and him got into a conversation, and we was talking, it got into talking about, cultures and race or what have you, and how we can do better. To make a long story short, he was just kind of sharing with me about, a little bit like Black Lives Matter, something that his friends shared with him, how they kind of don't like seeing a lot of protesting and rallying and like, his question was like, how are things going to get better? Like, what are we going to do to get better? And then it turned into a question, and it went into a concern. His concern was, well, as black, you all as black people, what are you going to do? Like, how do you expect to get back on top? And what will you do if you were to get back on top? Are you going to do the same thing that Caucasians, that white people are doing? Are you going to do the same? And he was adamant in saying to me, because if you do, that's not right. I was like, man, like, okay. Like, I was like, thanks for sharing that with me. And it didn't go totally just like that. Like he just had this say. There was dialogue between both of us. And, we exchanged. There was an exchange, and it was a respectful exchange. So in no shape, way, form, or fashion, I'm not going to put my brother out there like he was just out of pocket. But the thing is that I had to school my man. I had to give it to him because I realized like he didn't know. Like he didn't know. He is extremely ignorant of a lot of things as it pertains to black culture. And I'm not surprised because a lot of people that are not of the black culture, they're ignorant. They think they know. But I had to tell him, I'm like, look, bro, from your pedestal, from your stoop, from the corner in which you live in, the bubble, if you will, you only see what you see what you see, and you base what you see. That's how you get your understanding. I said, but maybe ain't nobody never talked to you like I'm about to talk to you. The fact of the matter is that, the plight of the black man and woman and young child in this country is very complex, dating all the way back to slavery. We are more linked to Caucasians than what any other race is. Okay. Probably other than Native Americans. They're linked too, but somehow, some way within their treaties and within all of the promises that were made, they get reparations and what have you for, basically almost being slaughtered, in the Americas. Black people ain't never get none of that. There's a lot of broken promises made to us, and we're tied in and we're integrated in so many dastardly and evil ways that you wouldn't even begin. It will probably make you cry if someone got straight explicit about what it is that we went through. And I get it. It's painful to talk about the effects of slavery. It is. It's painful to talk about all the detail, aspects of slavery, all the dismemberment of limbs, and the maiming of black Africans that was enslaved. Maim them just enough to keep them working, and kill off African babies, and just slaughter a male slave in front of everybody else to teach the slaves the lesson. Society in America wants to forget about that so much that we're not affected anymore. And for everybody else of every other ethnicity, be it Caucasian, be it Hispanic, be it Arab, be it Asian, you pay it no attention because you're in your safe bubble. I had to tell my friend this. I say, look, man, the African American, we are the barometer. We are the measuring stick. We are the example of how you deal with Caucasians. He couldn't say, he couldn't deny it. He couldn't deny because he know it's true. I say all of y'all have y'all day in dealing with Caucasians, and I see y'all all the time, and I see what you do. Y'all congregate amongst y'all own. Okay, yeah, you got a black friend, you got a white friend, your cousin married a white girl. I get it. That's only a couple of y'all. But the majority of y'all hang together, y'all live together, y'all build communities, y'all understand not only to get so far in the proverbial bed of the white man. Y'all understand it. I say so, but when we do it as black people, y'all want to sit there and wonder why we're congregating, why we're working so hard to stay together. It's always, and I said, I had to tell them this. I said, it's gone so far that y'all take it as a joke. Then y'all want to get comfortable and start making jokes with the token black friends that you have. I see these are the problems in the African American community. We let too many of y'all get comfortable, and then y'all want to get slick at the mouth. I say, see, but you don't understand that though. I say, matter of fact, let me give you an example. I say, I've heard you, I told my friend, I said, I heard you say, and I've heard a couple of other people say, they like, in their workplace, they want to call people boss. Now I say, for me, I don't subscribe to boss. That's not something that, that's not part of my verbiage. But, a lot of other black people, they don't mind doing it. Hey, boss, I got to go talk to my boss. And yeah. I'm like, man, look, I'm not doing that. I said, because you got to understand there's a place in which that come from. And say, I'm not perfect. There's probably some things I need to do that I need to get checked on. I say, but when you know better, you do better. And, when I learn some other things, I won't do that. But far as this one, I'm not doing it. My conviction won't allow me, cause so many black people used to capitulate and hey boss, hey, I'm gonna do a good job today, boss. And they just start shucking and jiving. So, probably they won't get fired. So they don't get beat. They don't get whipped or whatever the case may be. And basically you done took a strong man and you done just watered that joker down to some old, I don't know, just whatever they wanted to call it, some old porch monkey, some old stepping fetching, some old scary, it ain't even a beta male, like a C male, a Charlie male or something. I'm not gonna do that. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're black, white, Asian, yellow, red, purple, green, orange, polka dot. I do not care. You don't deserve to be, I don't deserve to lower myself to that kind of standard. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's just ignorant to me. And, the funny thing is my partner, he thought it was funny, especially when I start going into, hey boss, hey, how you doing, boss? He thought it was funny. That show. And I had to tell him, see, you laughing? That tells me right there that you don't get it. You don't get it. Then I had to go even a little further. Now, I'm going to tell you now, this is when you got friends and when you got some true partners in your life, when you can let them talk to you and just let them share. And like, look, man, let me tell you something. Let me share something with you. And he gave me a listening ear. So I also had to go and tell him, I said, hey, look, man, I said, one of the other things is that you got to love your own people, man. Love your people. I said, look here. Look, I can't turn off my blackness, man. I was born into this. I was born black. I was born an African. This is what I know. I say, I don't turn it on. I don't turn it off. I've been black through the good and through the bad. Through us acting about as stupid as we want to act, and through us doing some of the best thing that this planet has ever seen. That's how long I've been black for. And I'm not apologizing for it. See, I just didn't become black when Black Panther came out. No. I've been black for a long time. I just didn't become proud of being black when a movie or Hollywood told me it was like, oh, hey, this is a thing. Been black a long time. I've been black in the face of white people talking stupid to me. I've been black when my own people talk stupid to me. I can't turn it off. This is who I am. I've been black when my people raised me up on the garbage that out of slavery that we learned to eat. I was black through that. I was black when I learned to eat better. Been black a long time. Black just isn't a fad for me. I just can't. Oh, I heard me a couple of hip hop tracks, or I dated me a sister, so now I'm black. No, man, I'm born into this. I say, the thing is, I say, if you don't feel the way I feel, something wrong with you. I say, don't you love your family? I say, when it comes to you and your family, you look after your family first. Am I right or wrong? He said, yeah, you're right. I say, okay, let me take it a step further. I say, don't you love your people? I say, you should love your people more than you love before you give love to any other race of people on this planet. Then he tried to act like, well, I don't know. I say, don't lie to me like that, man. Don't even go there. I said, because if you don't, I'm going to think something wrong with you. I'm just going to look at you as like a liar. So you telling me all that you done came up with, all that you done been through with your people, with your race of people, the heritage, the pride, Everything that y'all are about. You telling me you don't look, you telling me you gonna look at some other race of people and you gonna value that more than your own people? If you tell me that, you a bold-faced liar. I say, well, I don't know about you. That's how I feel about my people. Because I was born into it. It's in my veins. My heart pumps blackness. This is who we are. This is who I am. I can't fake it. But for some reason, we're expected to, as black people, we're expected to water ourselves down while everybody else, watch, come St. Patrick's Day, everybody gonna be down St. Patrick and everybody gonna be wearing green. Black folk running around. Come on, man. Come on, man. But yet when we start acting too black, keep acting black after Black Panther get out of theaters to see what happened. They'll be looking at you like you stupid. They looking at you like you stupid now, but they gonna be looking at you like you really stupid. Like, what are you trying to do? You trying to start a coup? You trying to take over? If you like Africa that much, go back. Oh, you gonna hear these things. But we're expected to water ourselves down. But yet every other race, they can continue. It's all about pride. It's all about culture and what they're bringing to the table. But yet, for some ungodly reason, when it comes to black people and being celebrating being black and celebrating being an African, all of a sudden that, you can do it, but only so much. That's the undertone of what happens with us. And I also said to him, I said, look here, man. Truth of the matter is, everybody want to talk like, F racism and F hate and yah. Okay, that's cute. I hear you. But if you really want to do something, especially when it comes to black issues and what we go through in this country, join us then. I say for some reason, we found a way to join everybody else. We found a way to join the Hispanics when it came to DACA. And when it came to the Mexicans, black people all about it. You can't turn on no news station and black folk, we all about, hey, DACA, yeah. Oh, okay. Even for things that's not a race, such as things as the LGBTQ community. When it comes to them, all black folk, all of a sudden, it's the whole rainbow coalition and everybody's joining in, helping them. But when it's black issues, when black men and women are being killed and black youth are being killed at alarming numbers, where the heck is the Hispanic population then? Why are they not on the street protesting? Why are they not at DC marching? Why are they not standing tall with us then? Why the whole doggone Puerto Rican Day Parade is not with black folk standing with us in solidarity? Why is not all the Irish patties and St. Patrick jokers, why are they not with black folk? Since they hate racism and hatred so much, why are they not standing with us? Locked arm in arm. Better yet, ready to fight. Why are they not standing right there in the street, facing down white supremacy right with us? And telling them, I dare you to cross the line. Because right here, my black brother and my black sister, these my people. And I'm not having it. So if you're trying to get at them and you want to do wrong by them, you got to go through me. See, until I see that, look, words. It's nothing but words in a t-shirt. F hate. F racism. Words in a t-shirt. That's all it is. And for everybody who like, oh, well, I know a white person like one. I know a white person. Okay, let's say you know more than one. Okay, you got 5. And for every one person, it's like 15 or 20 more of them that don't think like them. Can't turn my blackness off, y'all. And I don't expect for y'all to do it either. Don't turn it off. Don't dim it. Don't lower it. Keep it high and keep it shining bright. Be proud of who you are. Until we start having real, honest conversations just like that. Like, look, Bill, you say you cool with me? Got it. But what I'm saying to you, if you want to rock with me, you want to be cool with me, come stand with me, man. Come fight with me if need be. Because I'm going to be with you. So when it comes to issues and somebody's messing with you and your community and your family, I'm going to stand with you. But if I'm going through something, me and my community, but you say you got love and respect for me, I need you to stand with me. Here we go. Let's do this. All my brothers and sisters that's listening right now, and for everybody that's gonna hear this, if you got those white friends and the Asian friends and those Arab friends and whatever else, Hispanic friends, tell them to stand with you then. Tell them to be ready to lock arms with you and make a stand. Tell them to be able to be ready to fight with you to make a stand. Better yet, tell them to be ready to pray with you. Tell them you'll go to their church and they come to your church. Matter of fact, y'all gonna have church in each other's house. You ain't even got to go into an edifice like that if you want to. But let's do it all. Let's fight, pray, and stand and speak. Let's do everything we gotta do. Until then, we're just being separate. While you celebrate your culture and y'all living high on the hog, as country folk would say, but yet we over here as black folk, we gotta, be ridiculed and be laughed at and be told to keep it down, and we don't have to do that much. Until we start having those deep conversations that cut to the core, and then get an answer after you've been cut. Stop dancing around the issues. Stop, going all the way around Robin Hood's barn just to try to get to an answer, and then you done lost the meaning of what it is that you was trying to talk. No, enough of that. If we really trying to get rid of racism and get rid of hate, guess what? It's going to take a unified effort. But while we're working on that, I know this brother right here, I'm not toning down my blackness for nobody. I'm going to be who I am. I'm going to love me. I'm going to love my family. And I'm going to love my people with everything that's within me. And I'm going to love everything that we're about. I'm going to embrace our whole culture. We got to do it, y'all. So, hey, look, brothers and sisters, that's my rant for today. Hey, look, one thing before I leave. Hey, if y'all can, man, because it's something that's on my heart, and I'm praying for this. I'm praying for this young man. It was in Central Michigan University. There was a shooting, and there was a young brother that shot his parents. The investigation is not complete on this. And it's a lot of weird things that's being said during the investigation that is going on. A lot of weird things are coming out as far as the young man. He wasn't sure where he was. He thought he was in danger, and he's just kind of blurting some things out. Something isn't right about this. I pray to God that it all comes out to the light, because it was just a sad situation. Young brother, I believe he was 19 years old. He killed his own mom and dad on a college campus in Central Michigan University. So if y'all can, pray for that young brother, because it just hurts my heart. And I can't imagine what that young man is going through. I'm not even going to speculate. I have my ideas. I have my thoughts of what could be the issue, but that's just speculation, and I'm not going to put that out there. But what I do want to put out there is some prayers for that young man, because he needs it. He needs somebody. As egregious as that situation may seem, he needs somebody. So let's send out some positivity and some good vibes of some love out that young man's way. And we can let's try to make some things good for that young man. Hey, look, brothers and sisters, this your brother SPEAKROC. Hey, once again, I ask y'all to please go to my social media pages, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. If you missed this episode, you definitely can catch on my YouTube channel. That's on SPEAKROC for all of those platforms. SPEAKROC. That's SPEAKROC. SPEAKROC. Especially on my YouTube channel, I'm asking everybody, please go in there, like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share my YouTube page so we can go ahead and continue to build an audience. Also, once again, I'm looking for some good topics. I'm looking for some people to give me some good input. So go ahead and please send whatever information that you have and whatever you want to hear me talk about. Go ahead and send that to speakroc@gmail.com. That's speakroc, SPEAKROC @gmail.com. Hey, look, y'all, don't take any of this personal. Let's go ahead and live and love and learn from one another. All right. Keep in mind, hey, I'm just a brother from Detroit. What do I know? It's your brother SPEAKROC, and I'm out.